Yo, what's up guys, Draconball here for another Dragon Ball Legends video. I just finished reacting to the Legends information here, and as you can see in the time down here, I'm pretty far behind compared to everybody else when it comes to abilities and stuff, but whatever. We're gonna look at both new characters here. Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and Legend Broly here. We're gonna start with Gogeta because I am the least interested in Gogeta. Personal bias, I care more for Broly. That's just me. We know that he's red, we know that he's a range type. Now, him being ranged is not a big deal depending on his stats. Because you can be ranged but have equal stats, so that's fine. Yeah, he pairs off well with Vegito, so that's why I hoped he would be strike based. But we will see tomorrow how his stats actually look like. But yeah, we're gonna start with abilities. Not talking a lot here unnecessarily. We're gonna start here with a Z ability. So for Fusion Warrior or God Key, he doesn't have movies in there. That's interesting. Strike attack and blast attack 42%, and for Fusion Warrior's Ultimate Awaken damage plus 5%. This is very good for Vegito because he has multiple ultimates. And also a Fusion blast damage plus 10. Okay, that's also nice. Double offense doesn't really help to tell if he's really just only blast or both. I assume he's mixed. I just assume. Yeah, Fusion Warrior support, obviously. Glad that he's on God Key. God Key is probably now, is it a team necessarily? Not necessarily. I mean, we have Rose and him. Yeah, we have Rose and him. Alright, Strike has Blast Armor on activation, Vanishing Gauge plus 10. On activation makes this very useful, so. Oh, for Blast as well. So he has Vanishing Gauge basically with combos, which is pretty nice. Special move. Massive damage on activation. Special move damage plus 40. Free camera counts uncancelable. He's destroying entire hand, and based on the amount of cards he destroys, he gets 20% more damage, 30% more, and with a full hand basically 50% more. However, these are cancelable, and on hit he draws 2 cards and destroys Dragonballs -1. That is pretty nice. The green card. Draw up to 2 cards, health plus 10, 50 key, active gauge plus 10, damage plus 30, notify special cover change, and type neutral offensively for 3 timer counts. So this is also a very good stop time green here. He gets cards, key, damage, active gauge. Yeah, really good. The ultimate, we looked at the blue already. Nullifies blast arts. Okay, so he's ignoring blasts. He doesn't have blast armor, he's just going straight through it. This doesn't say blast armor, or doesn't have a blast armor symbol, so this is a range blue, by the way. Just to I don't have every animation of him in my head right now, so this is a range blue card. Otherwise it would have like this symbol to tell you this is blast armor. So yeah. Supreme damage, obviously. On activation, ultimate damage was 50. Uncancelable, this is really good. He's notifying endurance, and on hit, destroy entire enemy hand. Nothing crazy, but it ignores blast, so keep that in mind. This also looks different from the normal blast armor symbol. I didn't realize that until now, so. Okay. Main ability, you force around your ultimate into your hand to get 40 key health, 50 key. 40 health is well off, by the way. Unique gauge was 100. Okay, card protection for 10 timer counts is also nice, so you don't lose the main, your card, your ultimate, after 25 timer counts. Okay, starter ability, here we go. Okay, damage 360, okay, 300% damage guard, still rising up I guess, 100% to key recovery, card draw speed, for, yeah, endurance, was obvious, that he needed a second life mechanic, okay. Yeah, very good starter ability. I mean, 100% to key recovery. That's quite good. Oh Jesus Christ, I don't like the sound of that. On enemy confrontation, character confrontation, draw one card if you feel through a health plus 10, 30 key. Didn't they learn from Gohan? This is a way too good ability to have. Key and a card on enemy confrontation shouldn't exist in Dragon Ball Legends. I don't like that. I don't like that he has that. It's good for him that he has that, but I don't like that he has that. Because this is the problem with Gohan. Every time you switch, you're just giving him another card and key, and they gave now Gogeta the same ability. Great. Whoa, you're healing on enemy confrontation? 10%? Okay, that's insane. That's a lot, by the way. That's actually a lot. Think about this. You have your yellow character in, he comes in, he's healing by 10, you're switching out, he heals by 20%. And he has endurance and gets 50% HP back. That's nuts. Okay. Type move to defensively every time he confronts an enemy, by the way. I mean, guess that's nice against Rosé. All enemy damage received plus 20. That's every time you confront an enemy? Okay. And health restoration is 20, okay. On strike and blast cards use 25% damage, okay, why not? Cover null, 5 time accounts, activation uses on Stitch, or when full unique gauge is full. Okay. When hit by an enemy R, it's one time, activation uses on switch or full unique gauge, ally subcounts -2, you destroy one card. All enemy arts counts plus 20, all enemy subcounts plus 2. Is that a good enough disrupt, by the way? So you're destroying a card, you increase their cost for 5 time accounts, and they can switch out because the subcounts is increased by 2. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. When on battlefield, enemy activates special move, ultimate, and awaken arts, or rising rush. Ally subcounts -5, cancel enemy buff effects 3 times. Jesus. Have fun killing anyone on the team of Rosé. You know what? The thing about this, yeah, this is actually, oh god, yeah, okay. Against ultimates and rushes, if you're playing Rosé and him together, they both activate their cancel buffs at the same time. Oh wait, this is on battlefield. Oh god, I thought this was on standby. Oh god, okay, never mind. Okay, if this was on standby, I would have been more pissed, but okay, you can't cancel this endurance with normal, yeah. That's unfortunate. And blue cards, huh? Alright. This gives some minus value. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think the only one who really mattered there was Vegeta, like Revival, Vegeta Nappa. But also Broly has an endurance soul on his blue as far as I remember, just based on the reveal, but we'll see. Okay, special cover change is both 2 times combo to the blue. Cover changes performed against attacks other than strike are also counted as activations, thank god. God type, this unique gauge. While full, he gets 50% damage, 20% to special move and ultimate damage, health restoration plus 30, really? Okay. Nullify up to downgrades. When hit by enemy arts with at least 1%, he's getting 10% health. Charges greatly each time a strike or blast is used. Okay, that's him using cards. Consumed by 40% on guard activation entirely when hit by an enemy. When hit by an enemy arts of at least 1%. Wait, what? I need to wait. I need to read this again. Okay. While it's full, you have all this. When you hit by an enemy art of at least 1%, you're getting 10% health back, okay. It's entirely consumed when you get hit by an enemy art of at least 1%. But if you use the guard activation, it reduces only by 40%. Okay. Guard against blast cards, ultimately when unique is full, plus tap to unleash a devastating counter and deal huge damage, okay. Okay. Greatly. Greatly. Each time a striker blasts, because I need a unit comparison. I need a unit comparison. This looks cool, by the way, but no. So you're not a great comparison. Can I sort here by unique gauge? I wish they had that. Characters. You're not the one. You're not the... Okay, Piccolo, maybe? Greatly. How about you? What about you? What do you have? Moderately. That's... Who has greatly as a unique gauge? I don't know who. What do you have every time you get hit? Okay, he has greatly. I don't like the sound of that if he has greatly. By the way, that was like, this is a defense type gauge, but greatly that were like 3 cards. So he needs 3 cards to get his full counter gauge up. Guard action type A. When unique gauge is full and hit by guardable attack, activate guard activation, destroy 1 card and draw special arts next. See enemy blasted with guardable attacks while guard action is active on tap. Activate counter D major damage to the enemy. So let me get this straight. You fill your unique gauge in 3 cards. That's 1 priority basically. He gets this damage, and all this. And every time he gets a blast card, he's just gonna counter you. Not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be one of the most annoying characters ever. He sounds like the old Gogeta Blue, but worse. It doesn't look like you can chain this. Depending how much damage this does, this might be a bit too much. Because, again, greatly. He charges it greatly. Those are... I understand this currently, that's like 3 cards. And he gets his full unique gauge. Because he gets hit 3 times and it charges greatly. Those are always 3 cards against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, him using 3 cards, he's getting his full unique gauge. Yeah, he gets a full unique gauge. And not only will he heal, if he at least, like... Okay, no, you know what? Yeah, okay. So the only way you can avoid this is, you have to do this. You need to hit him with a strike specifically. Because if you do that, it will completely be reduced to 1. Because entirely when hit by an enemy, arts with at least 1%. So if he has full unique gauge, you first have to hit him with a strike or something. You have to hit him with an enemy arts. And then you can go for blast. Otherwise it will activate the guard thing. But he gets the full unique gauge after 3 times out, so after 3 hits. So after 3 hits, he will make it to you extremely difficult to ever hit a blast card. So if you fought a ranged team to use in back then, that time is probably gone. Like, this entirely incentivized to use ranged cards because not only will it seal your thing, your blast cards, if you ever hit that. It only activates against Blast. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, it's obviously a strong ability, but I don't like that he has that. On top of the healing, like, dude, like, when hit by an enemy caster for at least 1%, he's healing. He's healing a lot. In combination with having buff cancellation. Man, this guy will be a tough unit to kill. Unless you have a unit that has perma endurance null, which doesn't exist right now, this guy is tough to kill, bro. I don't know. And we didn't even look at the active gauge. Okay, with 100% active gauge on tap, Stardust Fall activates, nullified enemy disadvantages, 3 time counts. Is there a defeated member you gauge by +100? Okay, damage was 50. Depending on what we're gonna read now, this could be massive, bro. You're type neutral. Defeated battle member, unique gauge was 100%, damage was 50. On hit, deal massive damage to the enemy. Also deal 100% of the damage to enemy standby members. Charges gradually while not defeated. Active gauge disappears when Stardust Fall activates. Okay. Holy. It cannot be evaded with a vanishing step or a cover change. So this pretty much works like Beast Gohan. If this wasn't there, by the way, he could have not only used this once, but twice. Type neutral, AoE, active gauge, by the way. Dude, this is hurting Bardock a lot. Insanely, if you think about it. If he has a full active gauge and you catch Bardock and then you switch to Gogeta and press the Star Wars, not only is there a huge chance he dies to that, but it's AoE, type disadvantage. Oh, dude, they countered Bardock with this guy hard. I'm not kidding, bro. This looks insane, dude. Against Bardock specifically, this is a broken mechanic. Because this is not an ultimate, a blue card, or a rush like that, so he doesn't get a unique gauge. And even if you hit Bardock while he isn't indestructible, he's still dealing 100% of the damage to the enemy standby. So that's crazy. Yeah, this guy looks busted, dude. Nothing else to say. We're moving on to Broly. He looks insane. So Broly is a defense type. I wonder how good this good unit is gonna be actually. All right. Sagas from movies, powerful opponent or Saiyan. Not Frieza Force, but Saiyan. Base strike attack and blast defense 48%. Sagas from movies get additional 80% strike attack and powerful opponent get extra strike damage plus 10. Okay. Strike on activation, health 3%. This is good. He's a defense type unit. He wants to eat hits, so healing is good on strike or blast. Yeah. Quickly, one thing I wanted to check. Yeah, he gets vanish on those. He has the 25% damage stacking, so that's insanely good. But he's at 360 here. 390 with the ultra ability. 390 and stacking 25% damage. On for unique gauge, which is easily to get, he gets additional 50. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. Okay. We're moving on. Blue card. This guy will take a while because he has like 3 different states. Massive damage, best move damage plus 40 on hit, destroy entire enemy heads, see enemy special arts. Cool. Green card, draw a strike next, health plus 10, 50 key, unique gauge plus 20, notify special cover changes plus 5, all enemy damage received plus 30. Yeah, that's nice. Main ability, if there's a beat of battle member, charge unique gauge by 100%. Okay. Draw special arts next. Key plus 40, enemy Dragonballs minus 1. That's good. If there's a beat of battle member for unique gauge, 20 time counts. Special arts is nice. Heal plus 40 is nice, minus Dragonball is nice. I wish he would heal by that, but okay. 340 damage, 300% damage guard, 20% health restoration, yeah, nice. Key recovery 70, draw speed, endurance, yeah. I'm actually a bit worried about this unit because, again, he's reliant on eating hits, so depending how this goes, this could be very good or very bad. On battlefield entry, you're drawing a card, you get health, 10 key, cover null. Cover null entry, not on card use, is unfortunate, but it's not bad. On cards use is always the best, but on entries, also fine. Type neutral, defensively for 5 time accounts as well. On arts use, when hit by an enemy arts, 25% damage. You have blast armor on. Yeah, you do. Okay. So going through blast armor will give you 25% damage with 15 time accounts and lower key by minus 15. On cover change, destroy one enemy card, prevent all enemies switching. Okay, that's nice. Also, health is 75% or lower, one time, health plus 15. Okay. While not defeating enemy activate special move, ultimate, awaken, arts or rising rush, get damage guard plus 30 to eat better the hits. Nullify damage received, element disadvantages 3 time accounts 5 times. So we're getting your type neutral against. He's green, right? Yeah, so against Gogeta that matters. Activation share before and after transforming. Okay. Subcounts minus 5, also nice. Also, if ultimate, awakening, arts or rising rush cancel any buff effects. Only one time. But that's not shared in the transformation states. Okay, so one time he has buff removal against ultimates or rising rush. Okay. Strike cover. Counter type. When unique age becomes full, cancel attribute downwards in normal conditions, seal enemy rising rush for 15 time accounts, seal all enemy mains charges while on the battlefield each time when hit by an enemy art. Consume entire on auto contact activation. Why not defeated? Chargers. We are back at it again. Who has charges in this kit? You guys didn't have that. What was your thing? No, you are on key consumption. That doesn't count. What do you have? Now you're a time type gauge. That's not the best comparison. Yellow Rosé. What do you have? Or Battle Cooler. You're actually the same time, I think. Okay. So you need a total of 5 hits to get your full unique gauge. After one combo, you basically got the whole thing. And this counts with blast armor, so this is nice. Yeah, consider designing auto counter type A. When unique gauge is full and hit by a countable attack, you transform into Super Saiyan, you destroy one card and draw special move arts next. Health plus 40, 100 key, damage plus 30, remove special move arts here, and it's comboable into the blue card. So yeah, you're guaranteed hitting them with a blue card. Why not? Counter, strike, and blast. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you're not gonna stay long in the base form. That's in the Fury form, that's for sure. Do you get unique gauge on the green? Yeah, you do. So getting your green card, you need 20 timer counts for that? That's a long time for this unit, not gonna lie. 20 timer counts to get the main ability? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna stay 20 timer counts. Like, if this fills after one combo, he's gonna get his full gauge and transformation so fast the main ability is not gonna matter. Okay. Don't know how much I like that. But everything else is fine, I guess. It really depends on the tanking. Legends action, boost your special move damage and nullify enemy disadvantage, high area. On Legend Action, you get 50 key, you get special move damage plus 30, nullify, type neutral, so he's offensively type neutral. A combo into the blue card. Yeah. Alright. You're not force drawing a special move though. And type neutral is only for free time accounts, so but that's for a long time you're getting key, so that's not bad. Okay, Super Saiyan. Steel healing, 40%, destroy entire enemy hands, the enemy special arts. So this is now charging forward with Blaster Armor. Half plus 10, 50 key, unique gauge plus 20, all enemy damage received plus 30, and on hit you draw a strike cards next, you have cover null and card protection. All nice, nothing else to say. Combo into everything. Main ability. Do you keep the same main? This does not change, because if it doesn't change, then it's not that bad. Because this looks like he's gonna keep the same main over the transformations. We'll see. Okay. He has the same unique ability, I think, on arts use or when hit by an enemy arts. He has still this. Does the damage increase though? That's the one thing I would like to know. He has 3 different transformations. This could be... no, it doesn't. I think they're gonna keep the unit the same but make it just simply stronger. Yeah. Him having 3 different forms could be... depending how they do this, could be a problem. I don't know. Either this works well or this gets a meta cooler situation. I don't know. Uncover change, the same. This is the same. This is not shared with his transformations, I think, so if he keeps that, that's nice. This is shared still. Yeah, this is the same effect. Now he has a special cover change against blast cards, though. I won't be able to remember all of this. Holy shit. When the gauge becomes full, cancel up it dominates, all the same stuff. Charges while on battlefield each time when hit by an enemy arts, consumed to an auto counter into Super Saiyan Broly full power. When each gets is full and hit by counter attack, full power, you're drawing a blue, it's comboable, you're getting 40% health, that's new. Key, full unique gauge, damage plus 40, and move special move art seal. Okay, so the question I have, by the way, him stacking all this damage from getting hit and then coming with a blue card counter, this is something that Metacooler will need it, okay? The blue card on his case doesn't change the first time he transforms. So every time you transform, you guaranteed sealing their special arts and destroy their head. Just to point that out. Anything new? Key, special move damage? Nothing. No. Alright. Still healing. Now he has Nullify Endurance. 60% special move damage and Nullify Endurance. On hit, destroy entire enemy hands. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. Yeah, it's a lounging forward green. Actually the same way as before. Main ability, is there anything new? Draw special move arts next. Health plus 20. Key plus 50. Also if they're defeated by more damage card penetration plus 60. So you definitely don't want to keep one okay. You definitely don't want to use the main too early. Enemy key minus 100, 10 timer counts. Okay. So the question is, do the first and the second main vary per transformation? Or can he transform? Or does he every 20 timer count? Like, if he stays untransformed for 20 timer counts, which is not that long, but you transform, you didn't transform with your Broly, you activated the main, and then you transform to Super Saiyan. Does he still have a main? Because then I would say the main ability is not that bad. I'm just saying. But I'm not sure. I would hope so. I think that's what they're going for. If benefit entry, it's the same. I think. Key, all this the same. On arts used when hit by an enemy arts. Overdrive gauge plus 5, damage plus 25%. Enemy key minus 15. Nice. Cover change, the same. While not defeated, this is the same. Wait. When on battlefield and enemy cover changes, notified enemy dis. Oh, okay, I don't think he had that before. Or did he? Did he not? No, he didn't have that. Okay, so on his last transformation, every time your enemy switches, he has type neutral offensively. Why not? Good against Gogeta right now? Yeah. Why not? This is the same. He has a strike cover change now. Unique gauge. God type. Unique gauge becomes full. Health plus 15, 2 times. Cancel up down signal condition. All aim special move. Ultimate awakeness power minus 20. 15 timer count. Charges rapidly while on the battlefield. But it's okay. Rapidly while on the battlefield. But it's not on hit anymore. While on the battlefield he gets this, but this is not on hit. This is charging by itself. So like a time type gauge. Consumed entire wind guard activation activates cooldown 5 timer counts. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, guard action type E. When you get just full and hit by a guardable attack, activate guard action. D damage to the enemy. Damage guard plus 50. Nullify special cover changes to 10 timer counts. Okay, that's nice. Guardable attack against Striker Blast. Alright. This doesn't change as well. This is a unit that either is gonna do well or he's not tanking good enough to transform to his full state and be bad. There's no in between. Either it works great or it works significantly bad. And it really depends on about the stats, because this is the biggest issue. If they make him like Metal Cooler, I'm worried. Like, if they give him like really frail defenses, which I hope they don't. If they don't do that, I see hope for this character to being good. But it depends. I'm really not sure about that. Gogeta obviously looks more impressive to me. I don't think I need to. I mean, duh. It's an Ultra. It's Gogeta. But Broly is definitely the character you need to test before you find out if he's really good or bad. It's really hard to tell on his abilities alone. It's really hard. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think about Broly and Gogeta's abilities, and see you guys tomorrow when we go over the new update in terms of the stats of the new characters as well as the summons for Broly. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.